Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's co-parenting drama has reached a fever pitch, and let me tell you, this saga is more intense than a season finale of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The latest chapter in their ongoing saga involves a controversial song, a potential custody battle, and some very public sparring. Buckle up, because this story has more twists, turns, and jaw-dropping moments than a blockbuster drama series, and honestly, it's playing out like one. The spark that ignited this latest firestorm is Kanye West's new track, Lonely Roads Still Go to Sunshine. On the surface, a father-daughter collaboration sounds heartwarming, right? But here's the catch. Their 11-year-old daughter, Northwest, is featured on the song, and Kim Kardashian had no idea it was happening. That's right, Kanye released the track without Kim's knowledge or consent, and she was blindsided. According to sources close to Kim, she's furious and considering taking legal action to seek sole custody of their 4 children, North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm. When Kim and Kanye finalized their divorce in 2022, they agreed to joint custody, which means they're supposed to make major decisions about their kids together. But Kanye went completely rogue. Not only did he release the song without consulting Kim, but he also took to social media to double down on his actions, posting, "The man makes the final decision." Yikes! That's not exactly the kind of co-parenting communication that fosters harmony. And if you thought that was messy, it gets even more complicated. The song doesn't just feature North. It also includes a recorded phone conversation between Kanye and Sean Diddy Combs. If you've been following the news, you know that Diddy is currently embroiled in some serious legal trouble, including charges related to sex trafficking and racketeering. Yeah, not exactly the kind of association you want for your 11-year-old daughter. Kim has reportedly made it clear that she's not okay with North being tied to anything involving Diddy. And honestly, can you blame her? This isn't just about a song. It's about protecting her child from being linked to a highly controversial figure. Kanye, however, seems unfazed. In fact, he's been firing shots at Kim on social media, accusing her of trying to control their kids' artistic endeavors. He even brought up how he wasn't included on Playboi Carti's album and claimed that Kim has been blocking their kids from getting involved in the music industry. According to Kanye, he should have the final say on what the kids do creatively. Meanwhile, Kim is reportedly just trying to keep the kids out of unnecessary drama and protect their privacy. This isn't just a private family dispute. It's playing out in front of the entire world. Social media is buzzing with reactions, headlines are everywhere, and fans are passionately picking sides. Some are Team Kim, arguing that she's just trying to protect her kids from being exploited or exposed to inappropriate situations. Others are Team Kanye, claiming that he's a creative genius who should be allowed to share his art with his daughter. And then there's the internet, which, as always, is having a field day with memes and hot takes. From jokes about Kanye's erratic behavior to debates about parenting in the spotlight, the online discourse is relentless. But let's not forget the real victims in all of this, the kids. North, Saint, Chicago, and Psalm are caught in the middle of this very public feud, and no matter how this plays out, their well-being should be the top priority. Co-parenting is challenging enough without the added pressure of millions of people watching and weighing in on every decision. So, what happens now? Kim is reportedly considering going to court to modify their custody agreement, which could give her sole legal custody. This would mean she'd have the final say on everything from the kids' education to their involvement in public projects. For Kanye, this would be a significant blow, especially since he's made it clear that he wants to be the decision-maker when it comes to their kids' creative pursuits. If Kim does move forward with legal action, it could lead to a lengthy and contentious court battle. Custody cases are always emotionally charged, but when you add in the high-profile nature of this family, the stakes are even higher. The court will likely consider a variety of factors, including the kids' best interests, each parent's ability to provide a stable environment, and any evidence of misconduct or poor judgment. This whole situation is a perfect storm of high drama, big egos, and the challenges of co-parenting in the spotlight. Kim and Kanye's relationship has always been complicated, but their divorce has added a new layer of complexity. They're both incredibly successful, fiercely independent, and used to being in control, qualities that served them well in their careers but have made co-parenting a minefield. Kim has been vocal about her commitment to creating a stable and normal life for her kids, despite their famous parents. She's often shared glimpses of their family life on social media, showing the kids doing everyday things like baking, playing sports, or hanging out with their cousins. Kanye, on the other hand, has been more unpredictable, with his public outbursts, controversial statements, and erratic behavior often making headlines. At the heart of this conflict is a fundamental disagreement about how to raise their kids. Kanye sees himself as a visionary artist who wants to share his creative world with his children. He believes that exposing them to music, art, and culture from a young age will help them develop their own talents and passions. Kim, however, is more focused on protecting her kids from the pressures and pitfalls of fame. She wants them to have a childhood that's as normal as possible, free from unnecessary scrutiny or exploitation. Both perspectives have merit, but the challenge is finding a balance. Co-parenting requires compromise, communication, and mutual respect, qualities that seem to be in short supply in this situation. Whether they can find common ground remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: this drama is far from over. While the adults are busy fighting, it's important to remember the impact this is having on the kids. North, St., Chicago, and Psalm are old enough to understand that their parents are at odds, and that can be incredibly stressful. Kids thrive on stability and consistency, and when their parents are publicly feuding, it can create feelings of confusion, anxiety, and even guilt. Kim has reportedly been trying to shield the kids from the drama, but in the age of social media, that's easier said than done. North, in particular, is at an age where she's becoming more aware of her parents' public personas and the attention they attract. Being featured on her dad's song might seem exciting, but it also opens her up to public scrutiny and criticism, something number 11-year-old should have to deal with. As this saga continues to unfold, the big question is, what's next? Will Kim follow through with her threat to seek sole custody? Will Kanye back down and agree to co-parent more collaboratively? Or will this feud escalate even further, with more public spats and legal battles? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Kim and Kanye's relationship has always been a roller coaster, and this latest chapter is just another twist in the ride. Whether they can put their differences aside for the sake of their kids remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: the world will be watching. At the end of the day, this isn't just a juicy celebrity gossip story. It's a real-life situation with real-life consequences. Kim and Kanye's kids are caught in the middle of this mess, and their well-being should be the top priority. Co-parenting is never easy, but when you're in the public eye, every decision is magnified and every misstep is scrutinized. So, what do you think? Is Kim right to push for sole custody to protect her kids? Or is Kanye being unfairly criticized for wanting to share his creative world with his daughter? Let me know in the comments, because this story is far from over. And if you're as hooked as I am, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because you know we'll be updating you on every twist and turn in this Kardashian West saga. Stay tuned!